What's up everybody, and welcome to IGL Cuttings Australia. In this video I'm going to talk to you about how I'm going to season and waterproof my brand new rooftop tent in preparation for my camping trip this weekend. We're going to be waterproofing it with this amazing product, which is IGL Marine Fabric Guard. And what makes this product so special in comparison to the competition is that it is a water-based zero VOC coating, which means that not only is it incredibly durable and designed for outdoor fabrics and canvases, it's also completely safe for you and your family to use inside of your tent or your swag, or as a matter of fact for any fabric and canvas that is indoors or outdoors. Being a marine coating, it's also very durable against weathering and salt spray. So this is clearly the perfect choice for your waterproofing needs. And for those of you who are wondering, why do you really need to waterproof things that are supposed to be keeping you out of the elements? For me, the biggest benefit is going to be that you don't have to wait for your swag or your tent to dry as long before you can pack it up. That way you're avoiding the potential for mold to develop. So that seems to be the biggest issue, not so much water coming into your tent or swag, but actually waiting for your tent or swag to dry up before you pack it away, or otherwise you're going to have to deal with a lot of mold, and prevention is better than cure. So let's pop this bad boy up, and I'm going to show you how we're going to easily use this product to season this brand new OCAM tent. Alright, now that the tent has been popped up, it is literally as simple as this to apply IGL Marine Fabric Guard. You point, you shoot, you don't need to use a lot of the product, you just need to make sure that it is equally covered or damp, and then you simply let it air dry. And what that will do is it's going to create a waterproof barrier that is very, very durable and natural on whatever canvas and fabric you're coating. Good morning and welcome back. It has now been 24 hours since I applied IGL Fabric Guard. So now it's going to be time for me to both test the coating and season the tent in the traditional way, in a sense, by hosing it down with quite a lot of water and seeing if we're going to get any leaks and seeing how the product performs. So let's set the camera up and let's get soaking. So now all you have to do is just sit down and wait for your tent to dry, or you could actually even wipe it down, but the proper way of seasoning it traditionally would be to let it dry, and it should be all nice and watertight. You can, at this stage, if you really want to, just wipe the canvas down, but what I really want to do is season it properly. Because this is my first tent, as such, I do want to make sure I follow the YouTube protocols, although I'm fairly confident with IGL Fabric Guard. But if you have a look from where I am and nice and close up, you'll see that all of this, the water's not really sticking to it as much, but where you have the Dutch canvas bag covering the awning that hasn't been coated, it's actually all soaking in. So this should be much quicker in terms of drying. Now let's talk a little bit about frequently asked questions that you'll probably be wondering. The way IGL Fabric Guard works is it actually coats every single individual fiber of the fabric, as opposed to creating a, let's call it like a layer of wax on top. So what will happen is, even though liquid may not necessarily penetrate through the fabric, but the actual fibers of the canvas itself will be individually protected. So what that's going to do is going to stop the mold from growing on there. And it's also going to mean that if you do have a stain, that stain will not penetrate into the fibers of that canvas. It might sit on the canvas, but then when you wash it, it's not going to stick like it would normally. So it is a very much a natural finished product. There's no smell at all. My kids were playing inside of this tent straight away after it dried yesterday and they loved it. And yeah, now we should be ready to go, and it does look like Saturday is going to be rainy, so it might actually get its first proper rain test on its first trip out. Thank you for watching. Please do ask any questions if you have any, and please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.